Hello, and welcome to my very first set of battles for Season 1 of Go Battle League. Now, admittedly, as you can probably tell from here, this is not my first set of battles in Go Battle League in general, as I've had a fair amount of experience with the preseason of Go Battle League, managing to get myself up to rank 8 with a battle rating of 2749, which, as far as I'm aware, I'm not too familiar with global leaderboards or anything for this, so I'll say it's a good starting point. Definitely looking to get much higher than this in this season, but we'll see how that goes. But in any event, it is a new season, all the way back at rank 1. Everything's been soft reset back to 0. And with all of that said, can go ahead and jump right into the battles. So for now, I'm thinking I'm going to stick with the basic rewards for now. Just kind of want to use these first 5 sets to kind of get a feel as to how the environment for Go Battle League is at the moment. I know initially a lot of the teams that I faced early on in like rank 1, there weren't too many that incorporate a lot of the meta relevant Pokemon, but of course as I went higher in rank, the more it seems teams are only consistent of meta relevant Pokemon. So not sure if the trend will stay the same with this one, or if we'll be seeing a lot of meta-filled teams a lot early on, since this is a new season and there have been time for people to really get the hang of and try and power up more meta-relevant Pokemon for these matches. So definitely see how that goes. Also, don't really want to spend the premium battle pass just yet because I'm not entirely sure how well the connection is for these matches, because as much as I love Go Battle League, I do have to admit that lag is very, very prevalent. But yeah, in any event, let's go ahead and jump into the basic rewards. Fortunately, these first 2 weeks will all be hosting in Great League, which I am the most comfortable in out of the 3 different leagues, since a lot of the self-arena tournaments as well as the tournaments in Go Stadium that occurred before Go Battle League all occurred in Great League, so definitely had a great chance to power up a lot more of the meta-relevant Pokemon before Go Battle League started. And with all that said, for this set of matches, I think I'm going to roll with a Hitmonchan, a Alolan Marowak, and a Skarmory. I think this team served me fairly well during the preseason, so figured this would be a great team to start out with, just to kind of see how well they'll do in this new environment. But yep, with all that said, let's go ahead and jump into match 1. And our first match is CDMNTE. So, that's it's elements, aren't they? Probably means something. I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, first match is with Jirachi. This is not ideal, so I am going to jump out real quick and switch over to my Marowak. Alright. I'm thinking I'll block this just in case. I don't want to really deal with that at the moment. So he's got Doom Desire, and I'll go ahead and launch back with a Bone Club. And he has switched out to Swampert. This is not ideal. Alright, fair enough. You're gonna make me use my second shield. I want to keep my Marowak just a little bit longer alive. Just a little bit. You know, really get that spite in with that Shadow Ball. That way I can at least take out either your second shield, or I can do some fairly good damage to your Swampert. It's also assuming the lag lets me attack. There we go. And we go ahead and got our spite shot in. So if we got that in, and I'll go ahead and chuck out a Skarmory. Give it a finishing blow to that. And we're back at it again with Jirachi. It's okay, I got my Sky Attack in. Either going to sacrifice his Jirachi, or he's going to shield. He did shield. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure I definitely did not come fully prepared for a Jirachi. But fortunately, it knows Doom Desire, which Doesn't seem to be boding well for it. And, well, against any of my matchups so far. And now he's got Sableye, which is going to do a heck a ton of neutral damage to me. He's got Shadow Sneak. That definitely hurt a bit. Alright. I might as well get the Power Up Punch in. Just go for that extra neutral counter damage against Jirachi. Chuck that at Okay. This is it. This is the moment. Do we have enough? Oof. I don't know. I don't think I have enough health to survive this. We'll see. Do I? No, I do not. Alright, GG, CDMNTE. Fair enough. You got me. You got me. Alright. Anyway, on to round 2. And we're up against Runa Showers. Okay. Rune Ash Showers? Yeah. Runa Showers. Okay, I'm feeling a bit more confident about this matchup because while they do good neutral damage to me, I'm able to do super effective since Lucario is also a steel type. So, alright, next up though is a Miss Magius, which I don't want to deal with my Hitmonchan. Although I probably would have done better with Hitmonchan because I think the ghost type doesn't do as much damage to fighting types, if any damage. Or it might just be normal. I'm not fully certain. I gotta double check on that. But in any event, it might not have been a good idea to match this up perfectly with my ghost type. But if I do this correctly, I actually probably could have saved the energy because I would have outlasted Miss Magius as it is anyway. But nonetheless, last Pokemon to deal with is a Zapdos. If I play my cards right, I should be able to get the shield away with this. Yes. Unfortunately, this means the end of my Alolan Marowak. GG's. RIP. And I'm going to roll with my Skirmery next. Might not be the best idea. I'm not fully sure how Steel deals with Thunderbolt, but I know fighting definitely does not. But yeah, we're in a bit of trouble because my Hitmonchan knows Thunder. Whoa. Right, because it's a flying type, so it deals standard damage. I knew that all along. I just wanted to give them extra hope. Clearly, that was the plan the entire time, and I totally did not forget about that early on. Anyway, moving on to Itai Sandrado. Itai Sandrado? Drado? Yeah, I think. Alright, against an Altaria. This is... Let's see if I can do some extra damage with Thunder Punch before we get... Nah, they decided to block it. I see. I see. Alright, so... You know, we're definitely seeing a good amount of mana-relevant Pokemon in the beginning, so that's... I mean, that's good. It means people are learning, they're getting a hang of the meta and all that, but that definitely makes rank ups and all that a little bit harder. Now, no matter what Altaria throws at me, I should be able to tank this because I'm resistant to Dragon and Flying type moves, so we are good on that end. I am one Pokemon above them, but they're both at half damage, which is not ideal. Nonetheless, I've gotten rid of their shield, and I've accepted the fate of my Skarmory, RIP, and now I think I'll switch back to Cliffhanger. who I probably should have gone with the Thunder Punch, but I've decided to be greedy and see if my greed pays off. I think it does. I think they're out of shields. Well, it feels redundant to block one more time with a Hitmonchan that was virtually dead, but, you know. And we might have reached the end. Yep. I should have saved that shield. I don't know why I used it. This is it. The only thing I got going for me is if this Shadow Ball does plenty of damage. Ooh, it does a good amount, but not enough. GG's all around. Alright, battle number 4. Who are we versing against? TJ Hart 381. Alright. See what you got, TJ. Alright, busting out with that Hitmonchan, and we're fighting a Heatmore. Heatmore is a very interesting option. I'll give him that much. Alright. We're gonna start off light with that power-up punch. Just get a little bit of that extra neutral damage in. You know how it goes. Now, I'll admit, I am not entirely sure what moves Heatmore does know, so either way, I feel like it would have hurt significantly. So, go ahead and block that one out. Next up is Dugong. Fortunately, I have an answer for Dugong. Also dependent on if it works. Well, it took the shield, so... fortunately, I apparently had enough energy stored up for a second one on the way. So... Alright, Hitmonchan making good work on these guys real quick. And last but not least, we have an Umbreon. Probably could hit it with the Thunder Punch for a lot more damage because Power Punch does not do anything to its enemies. And unfortunately, he decided to rage quit. But GG's, my friend, GG's. Alright, and we're in the final match. Hopefully, we'll be able to come out of this with a positive win-loss ratio, but we will see as we verse Miguel MTXD. Ha 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 ha. And we're off to the races against a Noctowl. Noctowl definitely has the advantage with some super effective moves on me. But maybe I can surprise him with the initial Thunder Punch. I did. Alright, go ahead and shield this because I'm pretty sure Sky Attack is going to hurt a lot. Now we go ahead and buff up that neutral damage, and he'll either tank it or he'll block it. He decided to use the shield. And I think this will be the unfortunate end for my Hitmonchan. GG's Hitmonchan, it's been real. Goodbye. Now on to my Skarmory, who makes quick work of the Noctowl. And now we're up against Registeel, and I do not want to deal with it with my Skarmory. No, I'm fairly positive I can tank one no matter what it throws at me. And my guess was correct. I see bubbles, which means we're in an Azumarill match. Or it could have meant Poliwrath as well. That's always a possibility. In most cases or not, I would be able to tank this, but unfortunately I do not want to tank it because I want my Marowak to stay alive as long as possible. Alright, got that going. I'm pretty sure they might have an attack ready to go as of right now, so I might as well get rid of the shield, apparently. Okay. And last but not least is the Skarmory, which I'm assuming they've been saving their ice attack, their ice beam. But fortunately, I might be able to get my Sky attack out before that happens. So, and now it's me versus the Reggie. And unfortunately, I think its attacks come out much faster than I do, but I'm not sure if I do more damage with Sky attack, or I think his damage might be just a tad bit better than mine. Yeah. So ultimately, this boils down to the waiting game. I'll get my Sky attack ready, but I'm very well aware that's not going to do enough damage, and he's going to finish me off with a flash cannon in a few moments. It's just a matter of when, less than if. So, with all that said, GG, my friend, GG. Unfortunately, this means I'm off to a not great start in Go Battle League. 2 wins out of 5. Still got some wins out of it, so that's kind of nice. But still got me some Stardust and a charged TM, so I can't argue against that. And I believe I should still be able to rank up to rank 2. So plus side there, it's not, as far as I'm aware, it doesn't seem that hard to rank up from rank 1 to rank 2, but we'll go ahead and see if I'm definitely going to try and make sure I can do a lot better in future rounds. And on that note, let me know if you enjoyed this format, if you enjoyed this content. Go ahead and clicking that like button, and I'll definitely post a video similar to this when Ultra League and Master Leagues and the Choose Your League all come around for Season 1. Yeah, once again, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Maybe consider subscribing as well. I don't know, might be something cool. And with all that said, I'll see you guys in the next video.